Federal agents just uncovered chilling evidence that Hugo Hernandez-Mendez, the man accused of murdering Dacara Thompson, may have left behind other victims. If true, this isn't just a tragedy. It's a predator hiding in plain sight.
Police have found a body they say matches the description of Dacara Thompson, though they have not officially confirmed that it is her just yet. Maryland State Police were the ones to find the body. They say they were called to the area of eastbound Route 50 in Annapolis, where they found a young woman's body lying in a grassy area near the highway.
On August 22nd, surveillance cameras caught Dacara leaving her white Ford Edge outside a nightclub in Hyattsville. Minutes later, she was seen getting into Hernandez-Mendez's black GMC Yukon Denali. That was the last time she was seen alive. For over a week, her family searched. Then, on August 31st, her body was found in a grassy field off Route 50 in Anne Arundel County. Detectives quickly zeroed in on Hernandez-Mendez. He wasn't a stranger. He lived with family in Bowie, and investigators believe Dacara was killed in his bedroom. Blood evidence was found during a search. And here's the twist. This wasn't his first run-in with police. Months earlier, he was arrested on a DUI.
ICE officials tell us that Hernandez-Mendez is in the country illegally. U.S. Park Police arrested him in April on a DUI, but for some reason, he was released.
Instead of deporting him, federal agents let him go, a decision that may have given him the chance to kill again. Dakara's mother, Carmen Thompson, was heartbroken, saying,
"I'm very disappointed, finding that out now, because we may not be here today if they did what they were supposed to do."
In court, Hernandez-Mendez's hearing lasted less than 5 minutes, but investigators now say evidence could link him to other victims. Federal agents are digging deeper, raising the possibility that he's a serial predator. Online outrage exploded. Critics blasted Maryland's sanctuary policies for letting undocumented criminals slip through. One viral post read, "Rachel Morin and now Dacara Thompson, enough is enough. Sanctuary practices must end." Another wrote, "Dems claim illegals don't commit crimes, but look at this. Where's BLM's outrage?" Neighbors in Bowie said the community is shaken. "It's very unfortunate that we have to live in a society where a predator is always lurking," one resident told WUSA 9.
"I'm terrified. This could happen next door to my house, in my neighborhood. Like, my wife sits regularly in between the two houses and smokes late at night. This girl deserves justice, whatever justice can be given in this world."
Even his own family turned on him. His cousin Maria admitted investigators found blood evidence in his room, urged him to confess, and later apologized to Dakara's parents. And the fallout spread further. The day after police searched the home, ICE detained Maria's husband. One killing had now triggered an immigration crackdown. If more victims are confirmed, Hernandez-Mendez won't just be remembered for Dakara's murder. He'll stand as proof of how negligence and broken policies can hide predators in plain sight.
Quavo finally came at Offset, and it turns out those Offset smashing Saweetie rumors have been true all this time. Tekashi claims that's what went down behind the scenes of the Migos split. Offset crossed the line with Saweetie, and Quavo wasn't just mad. He confronted him about it head on.
What did Offset do so harmful to not be part of Migos? They still not together till now, and they already lost Takeoff.
Now, Tekashi didn't just drop this out of nowhere. He hopped on a podcast and spelled it out. The reason Migos fell apart wasn't just business, it was betrayal. He flat out said Offset smashing Saweetie behind Quavo's back was the nail in the coffin. And in his words, when you move like that in the streets, you're basically rat material. That's harsh, but it tells you how deep this cut runs in hip-hop circles, where loyalty is everything. But let's backtrack for a sec, because as you guys know, Quavo already hinted at this mess in his music. His track Messy had everybody side-eyeing Saweetie and Offset after he rapped about a woman sneaking around with a homie. Fans immediately connected the dots. He wasn't speaking in hypotheticals. He was talking about what went down in his own crew. And if you think it's just bars, think again. Word on the street is Quavo and Offset actually had a heated confrontation over the situation. Some insiders even say it got physical, which only added more tension to an already shaky group dynamic. Remember, Migos wasn't just a rap trio, they were family. Betrayal like that doesn't just kill the vibe in the studio, it cuts deep in real life. So where does Saweetie fit into all this? Well, her relationship with Quavo was already headline material long before this rumor came out. They were hip-hop's it couple for a while, until it all came crashing down in March 2021. Saweetie made it public. She said she felt betrayed, cheated on, and done with the emotional games. Her tweets about Quavo's love being intimacy given to other women painted a messy picture. And then, of course, the infamous elevator video leaked, showing the two physically tussling. That moment lived rent-free in the culture for months, and it only fueled the idea that this relationship was toxic to the core. Now here's the twist. While Saweetie accused Quavo of being unfaithful, rumors flipped it around and claimed she herself might have been linked to Offset after the breakup. Tekashi seized on that narrative, saying this wasn't gossip. This was the real reason the Migos couldn't hold it together. And when Offset hit the Joe Budden podcast, he dodged questions about the Saweetie rumor.
I ain't bring up no rumors. We ain't even bring up rumors and beef with it and this and this. We ain't do none of that.
No denial, no clear answer. Just silence. And you already know, in this industry, silence speaks volumes. So that raises the big question. Did Offset really smash Saweetie? Officially, neither of them have confirmed it. Saweetie brushed off the speculation, and Offset has never put it on record. But the whispers never stopped. And Tekashi, being Tekashi, poured gasoline on the fire by saying the betrayal was the final straw. And let's not forget, Offset's name has been tied to cheating scandals before. Cardi B has publicly dealt with his infidelities multiple times. So when this rumor about Saweetie came up, it wasn't hard for people to believe it. In the eyes of fans, the pattern was already there.